Hello, everybody. What's up? Sci-Fi for Fun here with your AchievementLand achievement guide for Aaero. I believe it's pronounced Aaero. Either way, this is the All Secrets guide. I'm currently playing this on the Xbox One. It's not important. There is no audio because of copyright reasons, so sorry about that. It's just my voice. I'm also feeling a bit under the weather, so sorry if I'm coughing and sniffling a lot. Please just I'm just sorry about that. Anyways, we're going to start this off with the base cannon, the very first level. There are 6 secrets in this level, and they're all in the same area, general area. But anyways, I've speeded up the video. What you're going to want to do is just continue on until the first open area. I sped this up 4 times because I found that it's fast enough to skip through a large part of the levels very quickly, but still slow enough where it can actually kind of see what goes on in the level in case you're wondering to know exact positions. Anyways, when you get to this first open area, there'll be 2 enemies that spawn and try and kill you. You're going to want to destroy them both, and once you have, look over to the right and you should see this red target. This is the secret. You just want to aim at it with your gun and shoot it. You actually have to target lock that one 4 times, so make sure to do that. Some of these you can target lock once, some twice, some take 3, some take 4, etc. It all just depends on the secret itself. Now, there'll be another one up here on the left. As you can see, this little car-like thing, once you see that, just aim to the left and you should see another one. Target lock that and shoot it, and it should explode. They will also make a sound when they explode, so that way you know when you hit them. Anyways, just up here, if you look up at that little triangle thing, another 4 should appear. Lock those and shoot them, and that's all 6 for base cannon. The secrets make a sound. It sounds like this. That pro editing right there that I just did. Anyways, that's how you know that if you've shot in a secret. Some of these are pretty precise with the timing. You have to almost like pre-aim to hit them, some of them not. Some of them you have to target lock them a couple of times, some of them not. Some of them when you shoot them, it doesn't look like they get destroyed, but they do. You just gotta listen for that sound. Anyways, as you can see, I got 6 out of 6 secrets in that. And you can also check it right here. If you see the little 6 out of 6 target to the right of the level name, that's how you know if you got it. We'll be moving now on to Pure Sunlight, which has 4 secrets. And so some of these take a little while to load. Anyways, as we start off the level, the pillar right here to the left immediately will actually have a secret on it that you can aim at and shoot. And that'll be your first of 4 in this level. Continue the level like normal until the next open area. You know, the open area generally don't have lines, but, you know, there are some exceptions. I usually like to think of these areas with the lines where it looks like a cave as little caved areas or closed areas. Right here, there are actually 2 on either side. You'll have to be following the line as you aim and shoot. Now, as you saw, I target locked each of them 3 times and shot and did not destroy them. These ones, you have to target lock them 4 times before they get destroyed. And so if you're quick enough, you can recover if you don't target lock them fast enough, like I was able to do there. So just make sure that you keep aiming at it until it doesn't let you lock on anymore, and then shoot. That's your pro tip of the day. Anyways, continue on the level like normal, and the very last secret will be at the very end of this level. As you can see, I'm just kind of dying multiple times because I'm in the chill out mode, so dying doesn't really matter. You have infinite lives, which is why I recommend that for going for all the secrets. It just makes things a whole lot easier. Anyways, the last one will be up here, actually on the left. As you can see, I kill myself right here, and almost do it right there. But right here on the left, as you're following the very last line, there is a secret, and so you can go ahead and destroy that, and then the level will end, and you should have 4 out of 4 secrets. Now, I think I was mentioning, sometimes when you shoot a secret, it won't actually get destroyed. Like, the animation won't really happen, and you'll still see the target, but you'll still hear the ding. The ding is what you need to listen for Because in one of these, I believe it is Split the Atom. It actually happens to me. So we'll be able to see that. As you see, there's 4 out of 4. So yeah, continue on to the next level, which is Sequenz, which has 6 secrets. These ones are a lot easier to find, I guess, or to see. They're not difficult. So right here at the start, there are these little pipe things that will jut out. You just actually have to go where the green ones are, or more specifically where the red ones don't jut out. But here's your first secret. After 3 of them, at the very top of the 4th pipe thing, there'll be a secret that you can just aim up and shoot. And there'll be another one at the top of the 8th one. So after you go through 7 of these, so that was the 6th, this is the 7th. As you can see, there's another target, another secret right there. That you can destroy. I actually kind of like the music for this level. I'm sad that we had to get rid of it. Sorry about that. But copyright laws. Yeah. So now up here, there's some more of these pipe things, and there's actually another secret right here, just on the 2nd one. As you can see, I just barely got it. And then there's another one right here on top of the 4th. And so that is the 4th secret, and there's just 2 more right afterwards, just on the bottom left and right as you go above this little cliff. And that is your last 6 secrets. So, and once you have those, you can just finish the level like normal. So, yeah. Yeah. These pro line following skills, am I right? And as you can see on the right hand side of the screen, it shows that I have 6 out of 6. So we did hit them all. And we'll be moving on to this next level called Split the Atom. This one has a whopping 13, the most out of any level, although it feels almost like the least, because they're basically all in the same location. Anyways, this is the first encounter with a mini boss that you'll have. You don't actually need to kill it for the secrets, but you'll come to this area, and there'll be these little things that jut out to the side that you have to dodge, and on the side of each and every single one of them, there'll be 2 secrets that you can shoot. And so you just want to weave back and forth, aiming at the secrets and shooting them as you go by. That's how you will get the first 12 of 13. I'll be honest, it's a little tricky sometimes, but that's all you gotta do. Now for this one, these 3 enemies will spawn. Ignore them and just look to the left where the secret will be. This goes by really quickly, and as you can see, it shows that it blew up, but you still saw the target. That can happen, but I did actually shoot that. But you just want to ignore those first 3 enemies that spawn to the right, because otherwise it's very tight on the timing of actually being able to shoot the target. You only have a very short amount of time to shoot it, so it's best if you just ignore the enemies, and just go straight for the target. Anyways, after that, just finish the level like normal, and congratulations, 13 out of 13. And also 5 little birds, or whatever those are. I have no idea what those stars are, but they're not stars. Anyways, we are now moving on to the 5th level, Happy 9000. Now, this is a boss level, and there are only 2 secrets on this, but one of them actually does require you to defeat the boss. So go ahead, every opportunity that you get, shoot at the boss. Yeah. And try and follow the lines exactly, because following the lines also damages the boss. Anyways, when you exit the boss for the first time, you will have another chance at shooting him. As you can see right here, he'll come out of the ground 4 times, and then he'll just snake around underneath the ground. He'll snake to the left and then to the right under this little column, and when he does, the pillars will kind of move, and it will reveal a target right there on the right, as you saw. And so you'll want to shoot that as it gets revealed. then just continue following lines and damaging the boss as much as you can. And here's your last chance to actually defeat the boss. I actually barely made it right there. If you don't defeat the boss, you'll just get a cutscene right here in which you fly into the boss's mouth. Otherwise, if you do defeat him, you'll see he'll flop down on the back, and your spaceship will continue on and turn over here. And as it turns, there will be another secret that you can lock onto and shoot. This secret does not appear if you do not defeat the boss. So make sure to defeat the boss on that level to get the second secret. And congratulations, you have completed Heavy 9000 with both secrets. We'll now be moving on to I Can't Stop. So now on the level I Can't Stop, this one has 6 secrets. So you just want to go through the beginning part as normal until this part right here. And there'll be a secret right here on the right that you can aim at and shoot. Yeah. Then you just follow the lines. Yep. Just a normal level. Shoot some enemies, follow some more lines. Yeah. Until you get to this area right here. So right here there'll obviously be some more enemies, but right here to the left there's a secret you can shoot. Not only that, but just after it, right here to the right, there is another secret you can shoot, just right there on the right, and just went off screen. So make sure to hit those. Those can sometimes be difficult because those little snake things will sometimes get in the way of your shots and aiming, so just be careful about that. And there are 2 more just above this tunnel as you approach it. And so make sure to get those, and just continue the level as normal. Until I believe the next open area, which might be the end of the level. It's that moment when I don't actually remember. Yeah, until right here at the very end of the level, just aim slightly to the right, and there'll be a target just as your spaceship zooms away. The timing on that one is very tight, so you want to make sure to try and get it as quickly as you can. And that should be all 6 for I Can't Stop. Next level is Some Kind of Monster, which also has 6 secrets to it. So you're just going to start it off shooting enemies. Hooray. Now I know the gameplay doesn't look very exciting, but trust me, it's a lot better with the music. I remember I absolutely hated this level in master mode, but anyways, if you saw those little piston things, you're going to go through 2 sets of them, and then the third set right here, there'll be a secret to the right at the very end of it. And then you're just going to follow more lines. There'll be another set right here. The secret to those pistons, in case you're having trouble getting around them, is you go on the outside first for the first one and then the inside on the second. Here, there'll be some enemies that spawn up top. Ignore them. Aim your cursor to the bottom and slightly to the right. And there'll be a secret right there that goes by rather quickly, so make sure to try and get that one fast when it pops up. That should be 2 out of your 6. Some of these snake guys that I really just don't like. No, there's another secret right here as you get to this little tower-like structure, just on the column right there on the right. As you saw, make sure to shoot that. Yep. Excellent commentary by me. Anyways, you just then want to continue the level until you get to those piston things again. Because there's 2 more dealing with those. Now, the first set right here, there's going to be one on the left that you want to make sure to aim and shoot at. The second set of pistons, there are none, so you don't have to worry. As you can see, I go outside in the middle, so pro tip right there. And then this set, there's going to be one above the tunnel, right there. After that, continue on until the 4th set. There's not going to be one after the 4th set, like directly after anyways. But as you're following this line here at the end, make sure to start aiming to the left here, because there's going to be a secret right there at the top left that goes by extremely quickly, that if you're not pre-aiming when you come out of that tunnel, there's a high likelihood that you will miss it. So make sure that you're aiming there, and you should be able to hit it, and that should get you 6 out of 6. And the next one is Katie on the Mission. This one, to start it off, there's going to be one on this sign-like thing above you, like this billboard. There's going to be one right there on the corner. Interesting enough, the explosion is on the wrong corner of the side. Now, I didn't have the best recording of one of these targets. I'll try and show you at 10% so you can see where it is. I'll probably also highlight it. I don't know. Editing software is weird, but it's coming up. Now, right here on the left, there's the secret right there as soon as you come out of the tunnel, so make sure to hit that. And then there was this annoying enemy right here. Now, right here on the left, there's another secret, so be sure to shoot that, and that should be 3 out of 5. That's it for this open area, I believe, and the next one will be at the next open area. So now that we're at the next open area, right here on the right hand side, there's a secret as you fly past these buildings. Make sure to hit that. And then as we approach this next set of buildings that we fly through, there's going to be one on the left. Actually, no, there's not. Not here, not yet. It's the next open area. Sorry, that's my bad. Got a little bit confused there. More line following. I really like this track, actually, so I'm really sad we couldn't get the music. But right here, this building on the left right here, as you can see, I actually target locked it right there, but you can't see it because the stupid enemy's in the way. As I can shoot it, you can kind of see the explosion right there at the bottom one. That bottom explosion was the target. And that's where you're going to want to aim. Right there where the cursor is. You can still see the smoke there. That's where the target is. I know you couldn't actually see it, but it's there. And that should be the 5th one. And that should be all the secrets in that one. So we're now moving on to my least favorite level of the entire game, Ill Still. I hate this one just because of the movement, like of the line falling movement. Also, I don't necessarily like the music all too much, but right off the start, there's going to be one here on the right column. Just immediately off the start. And this next column that you come up to on the right, there's going to be another one there right about now. So there's one there, and this is another mini boss fight. And there's, as you can see, there's another secret right here on the left. Once you hit those 3, you're free to just go ahead and destroy the mini boss, and hopefully not get destroyed by it, because there's not any secrets for a little bit, and so you have time to kill the mini boss, or just avoid it until it eventually flies away, because that will also happen. That mini boss is very, very, very annoying, especially on master mode. Also another reason that I hate the level. And then some of these line followings is just annoying. Now here, there's going to be 2, one on the left, one on the right. Shoot those both as you come out of the tunnel. Yeah. So. Yep. Just some enemies that you can destroy. And then right up here, there's going to be another 2. Right before you go into the tunnel, just above it, that you can shoot and destroy. And just more line following that I absolutely despise in this level. And then as soon as you come out of the tunnel, there'll be another 2 targets that you can shoot up on this bridge. And yeah, you're done with the level. Congratulations, there's a 9 out of 9. We are now moving on to the boss fight. The next boss fight. A level called Revenge, and this is the spider boss fight. Also known as the big boss fight that people kept commenting on in the trailer of this game. But as we start off here, there is one secret on these little pillar structures right here on the right hand side. So just aim at those as you come by them. And as you can see, you'll lock onto it and you can shoot it. Now, this level is very annoying with the secrets. After this one, there are 4 more. 2 of them are while you're reversed fighting the boss, and they're gonna be on these like wireframe structures. You can actually see it like on the right hand side. There's gonna be, as you see, there's one on the pipe, and I just barely get it in this video. I target lock it right there and destroy it just as the camera turns. You can shoot it earlier than when I did, and it's recommended that you do. Anyways, just follow this, and once you get out, you can shoot the boss, but there will also be a secret on the right pillar of this bridge and also on the left that you can shoot. After that, just continue with the level until you turn around, and that wireframe structure that you can see on the right hand side, well, just above the spaceship, but coming up on the left or on the right, that's where the last secret is on this level. Right there where the cursor is. So you just gotta kind of wait out the boss. I actually got stuck in this web, which I never noticed that you could actually get stuck in. But right there on the left, you can actually see the target. And so you just want to aim at it and shoot it when you can. And that should be the last secret for this level. Just continue following lines like normal. And you don't actually have to defeat the boss on this level. You can just let it live, or you can defeat it either way. Anyways, that should be the 5 out of 5 secrets on this level, and then we'll be moving on to Edge of Tomorrow. So this level has 8 secrets on it. The next 4 actually have 8 secrets on it, so easy to remember. Seeing how they kind of separate them into 5 levels, so the first 4 has 8 secrets. Easy to remember. Anyways, as you come into the level, just until right up here, just right here, there's going to be 2 secrets on the left, one on the rock face and one in the reflection at the exact same spot on the right hand side, and then there's going to be one here on the rock face on the left hand side. And those are the first 3 secrets in this section. After that, just continue murdering everything that's trying to murder you. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm coughing and sniffling so much again. Like I said, kind of got a cold. Believe me, it's just as annoying to me as it is to you. Now, as you enter this cave, there's going to be a secret on the right and left hand side, so just shoot that, and that should be the first 5. And then just do some annoying line following. The line following on this level is very annoying, as it's kind of awkward. And it's also a level that I hate because of the line following. Anyways, as you come out of the tunnel, there will be like 2 of these enemies that you have to destroy, and then you just aim up, and there should be a secret right there on the top of that rock structure. And you just want to continue on murdering the heck out of this guy. I really hate these enemies. They are the most annoying things ever created that don't need to exist, but whatever. Because they have shields, and these shields are so stupid. But once you destroy that, what you're going to want to do is there's going to be 2 more enemies that come right up here. These 5 things, the one on the very right there, is there's a secret that will appear, so make sure to shoot that. And then as you're coming through this part of the level, at the very end of this tunnel, right before the tunnel gets narrower, there's a secret right there that you can shoot. So make sure to do that. I believe that's 7 secrets. I could be wrong. I might have miscounted. That might actually be 8. That was 8. So there's 8 out of 8. And now we're going to move on to Alpha Centauri. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't really know. I didn't prepare at all for this. Actually prepared a little bit for this recording, but probably not as much as I should have. Anyways, as we start this level right here where I'm aiming, that's actually the column that secrets will appear. The last one. They'll appear on the bottom. Right now I believe they're there. But they appear in the reflection right there. There's 3 of them. And it's such a dirty move to put them in the reflection, but they did that anyway, so just be sure to hit those. They're probably one of the most annoying secrets in this game. But definitely not the hardest one to find. Ho ho ho. And just super annoying. Anyways, after that, just do some line following at super speeds. Until you get to up here. Up here, there's one more secret. Just right here at the very bottom in the reflection again, there's another secret that you can destroy, so look out for that. And that should be for the secrets. So, yep. Anyways, we're almost done with all the secrets in this level, and I know what you're thinking. It's like, wait, but we've only gotten half. Yeah, well, the other 4 are right there, right there, right there, and right there. Just on the tips of these 4 pillars as you come out into this open area. So just be sure to shoot those as well. And then continue on with the level. Peace and whatever. So. Yep. And there we go. 8 out of 8. So we are now moving on to Kein Signal. I think that's right. Which has 8 secrets in it. And so we shall be shooting all of the secrets in this level. Destroy all of the secrets. Okay. I'm done. Anyways, as soon as you start off, immediately aim at the tip of this, at these structures and the reflection of that structure. To get the first 4, as you can see right there, at the top and bottom. And congratulations, you just started the level and you already have half the secrets. It's just that easy. This level was another kind of annoying one for the line following, if I'm correct. Because you had to go around in circles at like different speeds. Anyways, you're going to come up to this area where there's going to be one of these annoying guys. Completely ignore him and just aim low. And you should target lock to that secret right there. And destroy that. And then just worry about destroying the red projectiles. And then continue on with the level when he flies away. That should be 5 out of 8 secrets. Now, as you come up here, there's going to be 3 more secrets just at the top immediately as you come out of the tunnel. Try and start target locking them. I got 1 already, and there are the other 2 destroyed. So there's just 3 there, and those are the last 3, and then just complete the level like normal. And that should be 8 out of 8. Anyways, now that we got that, we are going to the next level, which is Get Crazy. Actually a remix level. This one also has 8. This first open area does not actually have any secrets. So just continue on with your line following until the next open area. I actually found this level fun. Even though these line following segments are somewhat awkward, they're also just like perfect on the left side when it's the short ones. I just found it fun. Anyways, as soon as you come out of the tunnel, just aim to the left and you should be able to shoot that one secret right there on the left. Just fly through. And you gotta wait until you get close to the tunnel before you can shoot the next 3. Next 3 are in this area, but they're behind those closed doors. Now you can actually shoot one before the doors start opening. I believe I target lock it right there. And so there's the first one, and the other 2 are just to the sides of it, right there and right there. So there's 3 just right there, right above the tunnel. Be sure to shoot those. And those are your first 4 secrets of this level. Anyways, you'll come out of the tunnel and then just right here, aim where I do. I don't really know what else to explain it as. And then there's shoot. There's 3 more right there. Now your last one is kind of wherever the cursor is right now, just somewhere on that structure. As you see, I get it right there and shoot it just before I die. That one's annoying because like you see it best. You actually like visually see the secret best when it's too late for you to actually shoot it. So yeah, I know you can't really see it when you target it, but you just kind of got to do it anyways. Anyways, now we're on to the very last level, Stigma, which is the boss fight. The only boss fight to not have a mini boss right before it, like in the level before. So this one has 5, and these 5 can be quite annoying. So until you actually see the ship, don't worry about anything. But as soon as you see the ship and it pans the camera, aim at the column, and you should see it actually locks on to where it did right there, and you shoot that secret. At this point, you can go ahead and try and kill the boss and do as much damage as you can. The next secrets are, well, they're only once we can see the beginning of the tunnel. So right here. At this point, you want to take your focus off of the boss, and just right above the tunnel, there are 3 more secrets right there that I just shot. So make sure to shoot those. And there are only 2 more left. 1, 2. What? 3, 4. I guess there are actually 6 secrets on this level. That's weird. I marked that down wrong. Anyways, right there is another secret as the camera pans left right on that rock face. And then as this one starts to pan right, you're going to want to aim at this little rock structure to the left. And you should lock onto the target while it's still covered by the ship. And then you want to shoot it as soon as you see that lock. As you can just see it right there as the camera pans. But it's there for just a few frames visually. I somehow managed to accidentally hit it, and I was recording it while I did, when I got it the first time, and honestly, if I hadn't recorded it when I did, I probably would have never found it, so, yep, I was lucky. Anyways, that should be the last target. Then just complete the level. You don't have to spare, you can spare the octopus if you want, or the squid, or whatever you want to call it. You can spare them if you want, or you can kill them. It doesn't matter in terms of secrets. Anyways, there are 6 out of 6. I don't know why I thought there were 5 secrets, but there were 6. And that should get your achievement for getting all 100 secrets. If you enjoyed, please go ahead and follow the channel and like the video and leave a comment below, and I'll probably personally respond, not as AchievementLand, but as iPie for fun. Now a little bit of self-promotion. If the video gets cut here, it's because Bills didn't want me self-promoting, but my channel link is youtube.com/iPieforfuns. That's iPie for fun, and then a Z at the end. Don't ask. And my Twitch link is twitch.tv/iPie for fun. Your best chance at catching me is on Twitch on the weekends. I usually do streams then. YouTube wise, I rarely post. Really, what I've posted the most of is raw videos from stream, split into 15 segment videos via Twitch. And that was just of a Halo Let's Play that took like 5 million years to finish. I also do a little bit of zombies, but like Call of Duty zombies, but that's on a video ratio, Halo is far superior since it has over 70 parts. It's a long story. Anyways, so yeah, you can subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me on Twitch. Yeah. Links might be in the description for that. I don't really know if Bills will post them in there. He might just cut this all out. If you do, Bill, speed up the end credits so that way it matches. And thank you for watching. Now I know I'm not your normal host for these type of videos. Bills usually does them, but this actually isn't my first video on the channel. If you want to see my first video, I definitely, Bills, do not link it. I I did do an achievement review, and it was okay, I guess. It could have been better. And you know what? Thank you so much for sticking out this long that I'm going to give you another guide to the achievements. As you see, I've been playing the credits in the background. There's actually a secret achievement literally for watching the credits. So in case you saw that secret achievement, like, how do I do that? Watch the credits and you'll get that secret achievement. That's just for y'all for watching to the end. Thank you guys, and good day.